How you doing?
Good. Did you change the set here?
Change the set? No, it's the same set we've had for like 5 years. You like it?
Yeah, well, you get new chairs.
Wow,
Just,
okay.
you know, they're getting a little old. I just feel... No, I'm just kidding.
No, you know what's true is that most stuff looks pretty good on TV. Pete will tell you, if you get up to this stuff, if you see it in person, it's got stains all over it. It's true. Like the seats in the audience, we have to keep clean for legal reasons. These things look like they've been dipped in brine. You seriously, we don't wash them, you're in trouble.
No, they're not that comfortable either.
No, well, the idea is for you to be on edge and uncomfortable.
All right, I'm ready.
It makes good TV.
It does.
This play you're doing, the Vagina Monologues.
Yes.
Now, I'm a little bit familiar with the show because we had Callista Flockhart on the show last week. She was in the play at that point. I guess you're replacing her, is that right?
Well, yeah. There's 3 women in the show, and we switch out every 2 weeks.
Right. So Callista was on last week, and she said on the air, Conan, you must come see the show. So I went to see the Vagina Monologues, and I saw the show.
Isn't it wonderful?
It's very cool.
Yeah.
It's I'm an uptight Catholic guy, so it's not like I would have naturally chosen that to go to. I would have been like, Vagina Monologue, circle, run, you know.
But now you would, right?
Yeah, well, you know, it's an interesting thing. It's an interesting show for people to see. I think it's kind of interesting for guys to see. It makes you squirm at first because you're uncomfortable.
That's the point.
And
like the chairs.
Right, exactly. Well, it worked. But I liked it. But the weird thing for me is that the show's over. I say hi to Callista. Her security asked me to leave. And I'm walking out of the theater, and there's a crowd there because they hear that, you know, Callista's there and the different celebrities are there, and they want to get autographs. And I walk out, and people start saying, hey, it's Conan O'Brien. We want your autograph. And they start all handing me stuff to sign.
Are you signing the People magazine?
No, not the People magazine. I was signing the program for the Vagina Monologues. And I started to realize halfway through that it was like, the Vagina Monologues, Conan O'Brien. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Glad to be... So there are like 600 of them out there like, was he in this show? No, I wrote the show. My personal...
That's interesting.
So it was kind of a weird thing, but you enjoy doing the show.
I love it. I'm having a great time. Everyone's a little shocked that I'm in it. You know, just go from Sabrina to the Vagina Monologues. I haven't been on stage in 8 years, but it's funny because the other day I got lost. I was going to see Callista in it, and I was walking to the theater and I was trying to find it. I couldn't find the theater, so I get on my cell phone and I'm like, "Hi, I'm looking for the theater, the Vagina Monologues," and I'm trying to be quiet because there's people walking down, around Times Square, and I'm like, what did she say? The what? And they're on the phone. They're like, what are you talking about? I'm like, the Vagina Monologues. It's an off-Broadway play. It's okay. It's not like,
Right.
It's not like, the X Theater. It's,
And the operator's like, say it louder.
She's like, how do you spell that? She asked me how I spell it. I'm like, V-A-G.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, at least you were in Times Square where every third person is yelling vagina.
Vagina.
So you probably like fit right in. Yeah. Now, does anyone ever go to the show? I knew what I was in for. It's a great show, but does anyone ever go to the show like a tourist who's in town and thinks like, that's kind of like The Lion King, I bet.
I think that's the only thing that saves it is the title. The title really saves it. Nobody's going to go in there not knowing what, except for the fact that there's a theater.
Some people might think that's the young heroine of the story,
There's a theater upstairs. I Love You, You're Perfect, Now Change. So they might think they're going to see the Seinfeld set to music, but they're going to see the Vagina Monologue.
And they're in the wrong show.
You never know. Yeah, they
Where's the
walk in the wrong
costumes?
theater.
Where's the songs?